guys, so it's been what, 3 weeks and I'm back in London again. As you may have seen from the clips just before this, depends on whether I put them in, I don't know. I came up on the coach today. I normally do train, but because I've got so many trips planned for this year, all to like London, so this is my second one and I've got 3 more booked and I'm planning 2 more, so I've got a lot more. And I want to try and save money where I can. Hotels tend to be hit and miss. Sometimes I can save money, sometimes I can't. But I know if I get a National Express, it's going to be like 1/3 of the price of the train. So if that's how I've got to do to save money and allow me to keep coming up, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm staying in a new hotel. I'm in Travelodge out in Wimbledon. I've never actually stayed here before, mainly because I don't think it's long opened. It's on the website, or at least when I booked this, it was listed as their new hotel. So yeah, the room is quite nice, I quite like it. It's got a decent shelf there, which I like because I like to have a cup of tea in the morning, so to have somewhere to actually rest my cup is good. Plus it's got USB charging ports, which is great because I have so many things that need to be charged by USB. Like I bring plugs with me, but it's a lot easier if I don't have to use them. Yeah, so the plan for the rest of the day is I've got tickets, well, a ticket to see Bonnie and Clyde tonight in the Garrick Theatre. So it's only about 3:15 now and the show's not till 7. So I've still got a little while, but I'm not going to leave it too late to leave, because to get to Embankment from here, which will be the nearest station, it's going to be about a 35-minute ride, so I don't want to leave it too late. Plus I want to get food before the show. But yeah, one of the reasons I've come up this weekend is because tomorrow is the London Landmark Half. I'm not taking part. I completely forgot about it and didn't enter, although I have put my name down to be notified when entry enters for next year, although it's a ballad, but when ballad opens. But I'm part of a running group and I know a few of them are coming up, so it'd be nice to try and see them and cheer them on. But yeah, I've come up to watch that. I'm seeing a show tonight, like I said. I'm also seeing Matilda tomorrow. It's only another short trip. I go home on Monday. But yeah, these short trips are easier for me because they fit in better with my work schedule, but I'm starting to get a bit bored of them now. Not in the sense that I like seeing the shows, but it's not having any downtime. So my next trip up, which is in a couple of weeks, I have actually got some downtime and I'm in a hotel that's more in central London, so I can actually chill out a bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna finish reading my book. I've got like 20 pages max, so it means I don't have to carry that in with me. I've got to switch bags out because I brought my laptop with me because, like I said, I've got another trip that I want to come up. I got time off in the summer and I want to come up to London then, but I wanted to make it a long weekend, so my plan was to come up for about 4 or 5 nights. But I needed to run it past my parents first, just in regards to like looking after my niece and nephew, because I help out there, so I didn't want to leave them in the lurch with that. But you know, they're fine with it, so I'm gonna try and book that maybe tonight or tomorrow night, but whenever I get time I'm gonna try and book that. So I just brought my laptop for that. Also, tomorrow's a Sunday. There's not a lot on Sunday evenings, so I brought the laptop just so I can watch Netflix tomorrow night once I get back from seeing Matilda. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish this book and switch backpacks to my smaller one, and I'll check in again when I'm ready to leave. Well, it's about half an hour later. Finished my book, really enjoyed it. So yeah, it was set during lockdown, so that was interesting because I've not actually had a book that was set during the pandemic and actually had that as a main theme. So yeah, so it's called Love Lockdown, and it's basically about 5 couples that are stuck in their apartment building because it's been put on lockdown because one of the residents has tested positive. But yeah, really good book. I was glad to get it finished. I thought I'd get it finished today because I had about 200 pages left, but it was a really quick read, so I quite like that. It's now just like 5 to 4, so I'm just waiting on my phone to charge up a little more. I have got my power bank with me, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for that to charge. Just give it another minute or two and then I'm gonna head out. I need to pop to the shop. I did see like a Tesco Express on my way over, so I'm gonna pop in there because I woke up this morning with a really bad headache, so I need to take some paracetamol. I did bring some with me, but if this headache persists all week, it's not gonna last. So yeah, I don't know whether to just take the pack I bought with me and then buy a new pack tomorrow, or just to buy a new pack now and just save time. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, go get some paracetamol and try and get rid of this headache. And then my plan is to go to the bookshop. There is a Waterstones actually just around the corner from my hotel, but they didn't have the book I want. So I'm gonna go, obviously if I'm in central London near Piccadilly and that, there's plenty of Waterstones, so I'm gonna go on one of them and try and see if they've got one of them's bound to have it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, grab food and then see the show. So I will update you guys once I'm off at the other end. Well, that didn't go to plan. As you can tell, I didn't update you and I'm back in my hotel a lot later now. It took me about an hour to get in, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to only be about 35, maybe 40. So I'm glad I know that, because I know for tomorrow then. Like, tubes weren't that easy. I had like one change, but other than that, it was fine. But yeah, central London was packed, between it being the start of the Easter holidays, there being some like loads of like tourist groups, like school groups. There were some protests. It was just very busy and I just did not want to get my camera out to talk to it. Hence why there's not really any footage between this and the last time I was in the hotel. But yeah, depending on what clips I put in, I just went to McDonald's to get some food. Didn't get anything much. I just got some french fries and a hot chocolate because I was really cold, so I wanted something, a warm drink. I didn't have much to eat because I can't remember if I said this earlier on, so I'm just gonna, if I have, I'm apologising, I'm gonna repeat myself. But I'm kind of ill again, but it's self-inflicted. I've kind of run my body down. I did, what was it, 5 runs in 4 days last week. So I just pushed myself too much, and this week I've done about 20 hours of overtime in work. So I think my body's just telling me it needs a break. But yeah, Bonnie and Clyde was really good. I went into it like not knowing anything. I knew it was getting really good reviews, but I went into it, like I said, blind, and it was really good. There were some really good one-liners in it. The voices, like the singing was insane, and yeah, it was really good. It was also made like a better atmosphere because there was in the row behind me, there was an American like theatre group. Like listened to him talk to other men. One of them talked to other audience members. They're here for like a week, just seen loads of shows around the West End, and they got like really into like the show, so that kind of added to the atmosphere. But yeah, as you can hear, my voice is kind of going, so I'm probably not going to talk for much longer. Plan for tomorrow is tomorrow's London Landmarks half. Like I said, I'm not taking part, but I do want to go spectate, so it means I've got a fairly early start. I think races start about 9:20, and obviously if I'm going to get there in time, I've got to leave here at like 8:30, and if at the latest. So yeah, early start. So I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. So last night was rough. Although I turned the temperature up in the room, I ended up being really cold, so it took me ages to fall asleep. I then ended up in the hour putting my hoodie on because I was still really cold, and like I said, I couldn't sleep because I was cold. And then around 6 AM or just before, I ended up waking up and taking the hoodie off because I was boiling and having to like go splash cold water on my face. So yeah, that was fun. So not had a great amount of sleep. And then around 6:30 I had to, how do I say this without going into too much detail, but I had to run to the bathroom to do something that left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all I'm going to say. I think you can figure out what that was. And yeah, that wasn't a fun way to wake up. So I've been awake since about 6:30. It's now about 20 to 8. So my plan had been to wake up around now anyway. So I'm gonna grab the rest of my stuff and then head out. I was, when I woke up, half and half about what I was gonna do today. Because like I said yesterday, I think, my plan had always been to watch the Landmark Half. I want to do it next year. So I wanted to kind of scope it out and see how it is. But yeah, I felt really rough when I woke up, so wasn't quite sure whether I was going to go ahead with that or just stay in the hotel and then maybe do the show later on. But I know me, I'm going to get really bored just staying in the hotel. Even like I got a book, I got a laptop, I'm going to get bored and restless, so I might as well go out. But I'm going to take it like as it comes. If it gets to around lunchtime or before then and I'm not feeling any better, I might come back and just have a little rest and then go back in for Matilda tonight. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the day has in store. But right now, like I said, I'm going to finish getting my bag ready. I'm going to pop to the Tesco around the corner and get some cold drinks. I think that's going to be what today's going to be. It's going to be a lot of cold drinks. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. And I'll see you guys once I'm in Central. Oh, by the way, I can't guarantee, like I said, I don't feel too great and it is going to be busy. So I can't guarantee I'm going to do a lot of talking to the camera. So they might end up with a lot of B-roll, so I apologise for that, but yeah, let's head out. Hey guys, so I've perked up a little bit. I've had a bit of breakfast, which has helped, and I think my medication I took has also kicked in. But yeah, I've still got my tea to drink, so I'm going to try and drink that before it goes any colder. But yeah, I picked my spot. I'm near the Waterstones in Trafalgar, because there's a lot of out and backs in this area, so I should get to see the runners about 5 or 6 times. So yeah, I've come a bit further down because I'm actually near one of the party zones, which also means I'm going to have entertainment. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably not going to talk for the rest of this like section, but expect a lot of B-roll. So a little later on, runners still going. I don't know if you see them, like over there, just over there. I've been stood for a while, so I've just come down, have a little sit down, and then I'll go back to my little spot. Yeah, I've seen most of my runners that I was tracking. I've got 2 left, and then I'll go find somewhere for a warm drink. I said I was going to stick to cold drinks today, but I'm shivering. I'm that cold. I don't want to go get a hot drink and like miss one of my runs. But yeah, so the ones I got left are around between miles, 8.5 and 9 miles. So it's got a little while because I've passed 11 miles. But yeah, I'm gonna put the camera away because I'm stuttering because I'm cold and my brain can't work. And I'll see you in a little bit. Well, that was an interesting Sunday. Like I predicted earlier today, I didn't actually do any speaking. I don't think I got a lot of B-roll either. The reason for that is partly I was ill, on and not like constantly ill, but like on and off. So that didn't help. And also it was really cold. Because it was overcast. It wasn't really windy, because it was overcast. It just made it really cold, like chilly if you were standing still for too long. Like the sun would come out now and again in little bursts, but not enough to properly warm you up. So there was no way I could hold the camera without shivering and talk, because my teeth were just chattering. So if I was to do like spectate. Like I said, I aim to come up and actually do the Landmarks half next year. I think I've already pre-registered. But yeah, if I were to spectate again, especially this time of year, I'd probably bring an extra layer. And based on like last night as well, I think I would bring an extra, like a change of clothes where I could have like a hoodie or something on to help keep me warm, because it was just unusually cold. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold when I packed for this trip. But yeah, I'd also planned to film a little bit after I'd seen the runners I wanted to see and before I went to see Matilda. But I kind of forgot what time Matilda was. For some reason I had it in my head. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, there's a plane out my window. But yeah, I had in my head that Matilda was starting at 5. I don't know why. So after I'd seen the runners I wanted to see, I was heading to go get a hot drink just to warm me up. Only to then remember the show wasn't at 5, it was at 3, and at that point it was about 2:30. So I had to very quickly get over to the theatre, and I think I got there with about 15 minutes to spare, which isn't too bad, but it did mean that my routine in the theatre was a little disrupted. So normal routine, but you don't need to know this, but my normal routine is to go in, buy a programme, anything else I want to buy, use the restroom, and then go straight to my seat. And I just had to cut out the restroom. There was too much of a queue and I didn't want to be like late admission into the show. So yeah, as for my opinion on Matilda, it's not my favourite musical. It's not bad, like it's not bad, it's just, I wouldn't say it's my favourite. It's my second time seeing it. I did see it when it was on tour in 2018 back in Cardiff, and I definitely enjoyed it more this time, which was kind of why I wanted to come see it. I find when I see shows back home, they don't feel quite, how do I weigh this? I don't get sucked into them quite as much, so I don't quite enjoy them. But when I'm up in the West End, I think I escape into them a bit more, so it's a bit easier to enjoy them. But yeah, like I said, it's an okay musical, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite, and I've seen it twice now, I probably want to see it again. As for my plans for the rest of the evening, to be honest, I'm not going to do anything. I've just had some food. I popped into, well, as you might have seen from the b-roll, I went to the Theatre Cafe, just got a hot chocolate. Like I said, I needed something to warm me up. I also went to donut time, so I picked up 2 donuts. I may eat one of them tonight. If not, I'll eat one probably for breakfast tomorrow, and the other one I'll take home and share with my family. I also went to McDonald's. Like I said, there's a McDonald's on the main street, so I popped in there and got some large fries, some dip, and a strawberry milkshake, because I've just been craving a strawberry milkshake all day. The only downside, the fries were cold, but that was my own fault because I was messing with this camera. I was trying to transfer the images over to my phone because I forgot the connector that goes into my laptop that allows me to put my SD card in. So I was trying to transfer the photos over directly from the camera, but I don't actually know how to do it. I'll have to have a look in the instructions. So I could connect to my phone, but I just didn't know what to do past that. So yeah, but overall it's been an okay day. Like I said, I'm not going to do much tonight now. I'm going to go grab a shower, get changed into my pyjamas, and then probably just read my book. Oh, correction, I'm going to go have a shower, get in my pyjamas, and then start booking a trip I want in July. My plan for July is to come up for about 4 nights, because it's the end of Wimbledon, which I didn't realise when I was looking at the prices the other day, but now it makes a lot more sense. Hotels are probably going to be busier that time of year, plus it's school holidays, so yeah, I'm going to try and get the hotel booked at least as quick as I can. So that's my plan. Once I finish that, I'm probably just going to either sit and read or watch something on my laptop. So this is going to be the last clip for today, and I will pick up my camera again in the morning. Morning, so today is checkout day. It's time for me to go home. I slept a lot better last night. I wasn't tossing and turning quite as much. I did wake up twice. once about 1 AM, just really warm, so just got up, had a drink and turned the temperature down in my room. And again about 3:30, that one I was panicking about the landmark half. I think I might have been a little delirious, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, panicking that, because I pre-registered for it and I was just panicking that I wouldn't be able to get the time off because I'd need like a day that was in March, but I've used all my leave for this year, and then I need a day that was in April, which, you know, I can't book that yet, so I started panicking because I can't move any leave around. But thankfully I did a quick Google and found out that the race is actually the 7th of April, so it's not that big of an issue. So that was quickly resolved. Yeah, it's now I think about 25 to 9, so I'm gonna head over to Victoria, get some breakfast over there and just mooch around before my train at 11:30. I don't know how much I'm gonna film today because I just don't know. I'll try and get my camera up as much where I can, but like I said, we'll just see what happens. So I'm just gonna do my final checks now. I've piled all my stuff up over there. You can see my suitcase. So everything's packed. I've piled it by the door just so I can do final checks, and then we'll head out. So yeah, time to go home. Well guys, as you can see, I'm no longer in London, I'm back home. I was actually in the middle of editing this video when I realised I didn't actually end it. Like I said in the last clip, I didn't know how much I was going to film, and I didn't actually film anything. One of the reasons for that was just I didn't really have a chance to. By the time I got out of the hotel, got over to Victoria train station, had breakfast, then got to the coach station, I was on the bus and then I was on my way home in my parents' car by the time I realised they actually hadn't filmed anything. So, sorry about that. I do kind of realise now that I should probably just end my videos in the hotel on the morning of, because the way I've changed the way I travel home now. Not so much transport wise, but I used to come back in the early afternoon, now I'm coming back in the morning. So it means I just have less time to actually do stuff. So it's more rushing around and less time to get the camera out. The other reason I didn't get the camera out is in the last clip I did film, which was me showing you what I was having for breakfast. My battery actually started flashing and I didn't have my spares on me. So I wouldn't have been able to film anything on the camera anyway, and I didn't really want to use my phone because I needed that for the coach journey. So yeah, I'm just going to round this video up. Sorry it might not have been all that interesting. Like I said, I'm in the middle of editing now, which means I have to watch everything back. And be grateful because there's a lot of repeat clips that I have to see where I'm saying the same thing like 3 or 4 times before I get it right. And luckily I edit them out before you guys get to see them. But yeah, like I said, the last 3 trips I've been ill, so my want to be on camera is just not there. I am getting better and I am trying. I miss doing the B-roll stuff. Like, I'm editing this video now and I think I managed to get a bit more in this one, but yeah, I kind of miss doing that stuff. Even though I'm not talking to the camera when I'm out, I do kind of like doing the B-roll stuff because it is kind of easier because I don't have to talk. But I will try and talk more to the camera when I'm out and about in London next time I go up, which is in a couple of weeks. Sorry, my phone's going. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here and I'll catch up with you guys in a few weeks' time.